Let me ask you a question. It's a simple one, but it's powerful. If you don't start now, where will you really be in 5 years? And I'm not talking about some vague daydream. I mean, let's get real about the path you're on, right at this very moment.
5 years from now, that's going to happen no matter what. That time is going to pass whether you're paying attention to it or not. I mean, think about it. 5 years sounds like forever, but look back 5 years. Where did that time go? It just, poof, vanished.
And here's the thing. Who you become in those 5 years, it's not some big secret. It's not left up to chance or fate. Nope. You will be exactly where the things you do every single day take you. That's right, your daily decisions. We always think about the big, life-changing moments, but that's not it. Your future is being built brick by all the tiny, almost invisible choices you make every single day.
And this right here, this is the whole game. It's not about your dreams, it's not about your good intentions, it's about your actions. Thinking about it, planning for it, that gets you nowhere. The only thing that builds your future is what you actually do.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Time is moving forward, and the hard truth is, that clock is ticking. It doesn't ask for your permission, it doesn't wait for you to be ready, it just goes.
It's funny, isn't it? Everyone wants change. We all want to be better, stronger, richer, whatever. We want the results. But very few of us actually want the one thing that gets us there. Discipline. It's the biggest disconnect there is.
So instead of discipline, what do? We fall into the trap of waiting. We tell ourselves, oh, I'll start when I feel motivated, or I'm just waiting for the perfect moment. But here's the secret. That perfect moment, it doesn't exist. Waiting to feel ready is just a fancy way of procrastinating. It's a trap designed to keep you exactly where you are.
All right, let's try a little thought experiment. I want you to picture two versions of you. They're identical in every way. Same dreams, same abilities, same everything. But there's one tiny difference. The only thing that separates them is when they start.
So you've got version 1. This person starts today. Yeah, they're tired, but they get up anyway. The workout is uncomfortable, but they do it. Learning is boring, but they push through. Then you have version 2. This person hits the snooze button, scrolls on their phone, and comes up with a million perfectly good reasons why tomorrow is a much better day to begin.
Now, here's the sneaky thing about those little daily habits. After 1 year, you can barely tell the difference between these two versions of you. It's almost invisible. But then, compounding kicks in. By year 3, the gap between them is huge and obvious to everyone. And after 5 years, they are literally not even the same person. One of them built the life they wanted, and the other one is still waiting for that perfect moment to start.
So how do you get those unstoppable results? What's the secret? It's not about finding some superhuman willpower or waiting for a lightning bolt of motivation. The answer is actually way simpler and way more powerful.
It all comes down to this number, 1%. Just 1% better each day. That's it. It's so easy to dismiss, right? It feels like nothing. But we always overestimate what we can do in one heroic day and completely underestimate what we can do by just showing up and being a tiny bit better, day after day, for years. That 1%, it compounds into something absolutely massive.
Look, I really want this to sink in. Burn this into your brain. Consistency beats motivation. Every single time. Why? Because motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. It's flaky. Consistency, that's a system. It's a promise you make to yourself. Consistency is what gets you to the gym when motivation decides to sleep in. It's the real MVP.
Okay, we've talked about all the good stuff that happens when you start, but we have to talk about the flip side. We have to talk about the high cost of comfort, the very real pain of staying the same. Because staying put might feel safe, but trust me, it comes with a price tag you can't even see yet.
I want you to really think about this for a second. Imagine it's 5 years from now. You look back at this very moment. What will you regret? Will you regret starting? Or will you regret that you had the chance right now and you let it slip by?
We think about regret all wrong. We think regret comes from failing, but that's not the real sting. The deepest, most painful regret, that comes from knowing you could have and you didn't. It's the pain of knowing you had all this potential inside you and you chose comfort instead of finding out what you were capable of.
So here's the trade-off, plain and simple. You can choose comfort, which feels good today, or you can choose regret, which, well, that hurts forever. It really is that simple. It's a choice between short-term ease and long-term pain. Which one are you going to pick?
All right, this brings us to the final part, and maybe the most important. Your choice, your life. Because here's a dose of tough love. No one is coming to save you. Not a mentor, not a perfect plan, not a sudden burst of motivation. It's all on you.
And this is maybe the best way to think about discipline I've ever come across. It's not about being hard on yourself or punishing yourself. It's just about making a choice, choosing what you want most over what you want right now. That's it. It's a trade-up.
So what's the game plan? How do you actually start? You start small. You start even if you're scared out of your mind. You start even when you're exhausted. You forget about being perfect, and you just start. One tiny step. That's all it takes.
When it all comes down to it, here's the bottom line. 5 years from now, you're going to look back at today, and you're going to feel one of two things. You'll either thank yourself for having the guts to start, or you'll hate yourself for letting another day go by. It's a tough choice, but it is your choice.
So forget about tomorrow. The real question is, who are you becoming with your very next action? Because the people who actually get where they want to go, they get this one simple truth. We don't wait for the future to happen to us, we become the future.